Okay, I think a lot of us who spend a lot of time on social media, um, the last few days have been extremely graphic, distraught, disgusting, just full of negative energy, and I think it's all valid. We have been extremely emotional as a whole and within our own homes. Um, I know mine has. When it comes to this, 5 police officers um, being killed, it has overshadowed the nearly 600 lives taken by police officers. And that is extremely frustrating. And it brings a lot of attention to the Blue Lives Matter, the All Lives Matter, the Black Lives Matter, which the Black Lives Matter includes brown and red, believe it or not. People of color, our lives matter. A lot of people I've seen are stating the obvious case where in America, whenever you fight or you speak up for one side, a lot of people assume that you're negating or trying to overshadow the other side. But when it comes to the Black Lives Matter movement, it is basically just saying, hey, our lives matter, stop taking them, so on and so forth. And that's something that a lot of people don't seem to get because they're too busy trying to make things about themselves. You can believe that police lives matter and you could be just as distraught over their deaths as you were over Black lives. I'm not, but you can. Um, I personally don't care. I think that retaliation is something that all throughout history it has to happen, or you just continue to be stomped on and squashed out like bugs. I believe that police officers put themselves in that position anytime they take a job to protect and serve, even though we've all, if you have actually taken the time to look it up, they don't have to protect and serve the community, just the law that they are carrying out. They are basically Jesus to God, governing over dummies. They are spreading the message, the word of the God that has control of all of us, that kills all of us and kills everybody any way they want to, and calls the people who do it on a smaller scale the devil or terrorists. Um, so I think a lot of us, it's something that people are online saying we need to calm down, we need to stop letting it stress us out, we need to relax, we need to log out for a little bit and recoup. But I personally feel the total opposite. I think we need to stay within each other's midst and see exactly where we stand as far as those white whores that black men screw, who spend their time claiming they're not racist for doing so, but the majority of their time is spent disrespecting black women, or the black men who hate themselves and they fuck these troglodytes and they spend their time disrespecting black men and women, trying to self-segregate themselves. Um, Same thing with the black women who fuck around with the pink meat, or the bottom line is you can't not be racist or not have some kind of self-hatred and then constantly date outside your race and then disrespect your own race verbally by constantly putting them down. And a lot of us are seeing that those people who are in the interracial relationships, they are speaking up on the Blue Lives Matter or the All Lives Matter and never the Black Lives Matter. Um, a lot of us aren't understanding how you could constantly be just sexually attracted to black people and grow up and be raised around black people and have the nerve to never actually speak up for black lives or see the obvious difference in the treatment of black lives versus white trash. It's disgusting and it makes a lot of us hate y'all even more. And it's logical and it's normal and it's okay to be angry at the people who are overlooking our death every day in the street. I don't believe that we should all unite and stop the violence and all this other stuff. I believe that we are in a one-sided war, and whether or not we take the time to actually realize that or focus on it or see it for what it is, it's not going to change the fact that we are constantly being killed, and it is completely legal and legit for them to do so, and it always has been. Especially here in Texas, they have been lynching us with ropes and bullets nonstop. You've always been able to drive down Texas roads and see a bunch of Mexicans and Africans just hanging in trees. And the fact that they've changed it to bullets and they don't meet up after church and they do it online, it's not going to change that fact. There's still young boys being found all over this world, all over this country, being hung with their hands tied behind their backs, and it's being marked as suicide just like they do our men and women in jail. Until we just grow a set and stop saying, well, they outnumber us, well, what about this, well, if we're just peaceful, then this and that, and if they wouldn't have broke the law, sweetie, being black, being brown, being red, being a male of strength or a woman of strong character, that's illegal as fuck here. There is nothing we can do to change that. You can either die like a dog, just hunched over and with your tail between your fucking legs, or you can grow a set and hope to change something. Y'all mention MLK on a regular fucking basis. He had a fucking dream. He believed in peace and this and this and that, and they killed him. And you know what happened? 38 cities or so, we fucking rioted the fuck out of this fucking place. Broke some shit. That's the only reason that laws changed. That's the only reason that integration happened. Now integration has destroyed us, and it's time to fucking do something else. Cops being black and brown and just as confused as the rest of us isn't going to change the fact that they're the fucking enemy too. There are no good cops. Their lives do not fucking matter to me. And it's okay if they do to you, but yours don't to them. Sorry. Wake the fuck up. Or face the fact that you might never wake up again just based on something as simple as your skin tone. Look at the shit they're doing now. Alton, they're sitting there bringing up all his criminal history, which is nothing but him being repeatedly stopped by the police and given tickets. War is not pretty, and it damn sure isn't nonviolent.